Hi Leo, welcome. Thanks for being here. And I also would like to welcome any newcomers. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. And for the people that are returning, I really appreciate all of you. Okay, this reading is going to be about you and them. Them could be romantic, it could be friendship, co-workers, your boss, anybody, but it's about you and them. And you will most likely know who this is. It's somebody who you've been thinking about or having interactions with, and it could be of the beautiful kind or the challenging kind. But inside, use your intuition, you'll know. But I am taking this group of cards right here to put out a few potentials in case, say, you're dealing with more than one person or group that might help you to decide who it is. Okay? Now, please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading does not resonate with you. Okay, here you have High Priestess or Priest. And so this would be somebody who is definitely on the spiritual, religious side of things, who's got a higher position in that, or who works in this field, right? Okay, let's get another one. Authority figures. So this could be somebody who could be your boss, for example, or works in the legal system. Certainly hope it's not somebody who's in trouble with the legal system. Okay. And galactic. I love this one. This is like all-encompassing. It could be somebody who is a scientist, an astronomer, who works with space, like NASA, something like that. Or, it's a hobby. They have their telescope and they look at the stars. It could be anything like that, but just think how huge this is. I mean, it's massive. And now we're going to go ahead and take this one. At the bottom of the deck, it says trust and faith. And the reason I wanted to go ahead and do that is because your very first card is, a spiritual related card. And the last one at the bottom of the deck, same thing. Trust and faith, spiritual side of things. As galactic could be as well. Okay, now let's go ahead and get an overall energy for this reading to see what this would like to share. And an interesting thing to note, you can use a huge variety of things to see how things are going, find out synchronicities. It doesn't just have to be oracle cards or tarot cards. And something that is drawing my attention is 3 of these 4 cards are using purples, blues, and blacks and grays. So that makes this one jump out, the authority figure. So it could, it could be nothing, or it could say that this is a big deal here. And also, just to notice, a high priestess or priest, you would see them as an authority figure. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have. Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. And that is very true, Leo. Yeah. All it does is bring you down. So the act of forgiveness can be for both, but it definitely is for you. Because when you let something go that's been a challenge, it feels like, the monkey's off your back, like 100-pound weight's gone. So it's really for yourself. as well as them, potentially. All right, let's get a tarot for that. So it looks like there might be something that needs to be forgiven, potentially, or it could be a little more general. You know, maybe something has been challenging and you're trying to work through that. Okay, let's get a tarot for that. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is one of my favorite cards. And talk about this for 1 second. This is a celebration, okay? And it's cups. It's, you know, love, and there's intuition. But here, every time I get this card, I get this great sense of ease, of just, you know, like taking this great big exhale. You know, I get to be myself. They get to be themselves. We don't have to put up any pretenses or guards or put on our I'm at work hat, right? So everybody's enjoying their time with the other ones by being able to be who they truly are. So to me, I love this. It's wonderful. So you go from forgiveness, nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments, which, you know, of course, can be a challenging energy, into one that is filled with merriment and total ease, relaxation. Beautiful. And this is also one of my cards of your support system. So this would also say if at any time you need support, it is here for you. Okay, now let's get a card for you, one for them, and then one how you are together at this time, or, you know, soon to be. Let's see what we have for you. Conclusions are within reach. So that is very nice. Whoa, and we have 3 cards. Okay, a new start is coming. Confidence is your key to success, and nothing will come of the situation. Wow, okay. They get 3 of them. Okay, nothing will come of the situation. This can be either a positive or a challenging energy. It depends on the other cards that come out. An example would be, say you get into an argument and then you realize you're wrong. You know, and you're going, cringing on the inside. But then they say, it's okay, it's cool. So, in that respect, you are really happy that nothing is coming from the situation. You know, it's a free pass, right? A challenging one would be where you're really wanting a certain outcome, but you find out it's not turning out that way. Okay, so it depends on what it's with. Here you have a new start is coming, which is wonderful. And confidence is your key to success. So, wow, they got a pile. We're going to have to see more to find out about this, but definitely confidence is their key to success and a new beginning. Okie dokie. Let's get one more. No, 2 want to come out. Wow, all right. Look at the bigger picture. And this is the way you are together. Take a look at the bigger picture, because if you guys, especially where this forgiveness comes in, right? This could very well mean that you're really emotionally attached to this particular scenario. And it's saying, zoom out, you know, take a look from back here, because you're going to get a broader view, not such a narrow view, you know, where you have blinders on. So look at the bigger picture, because if you do that, you might very well have a totally different perspective of what's going on. Very wise thing to do. And here, meditate and contemplate. So I would say this is in order. First, look at the bigger picture, and then spend some time thinking about it, to see if your view or their view is correct. Or if it's changed a little. And most of the time, when you look at the bigger picture, it does create a different view of things. Because I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Ants. It's an animated movie. But here are all these little bitty ants. And they're seeing things, you know, this close to the ground. And then when they're able to get up and see the bigger picture, wow, did everything change. So it's kind of like that, you know, we're here seeing our little narrow view with our blinders on. And then if we can zoom out and see the bigger picture, yeah, oftentimes it changes how we feel and what we think we're seeing. Okay, so Leo, let's go ahead and get some tarot for each one of these. And just something to note, again, just a little side thing here. Your conclusions are within reach. And if you notice, the colors of this are incorporating all of these. Remember a moment ago I talked about this one standing out because it's the only one that's in browns and beiges. Well, here you have that, and you have all of these other colors. And my phone just dinged, so there might be something to that. Okay. All right, let's see what your energy is here. Fabulous. I love this. This is a new beginning. Conclusions are within reach, right? So you're ready to have this new beginning, one that you're very passionate about. Gorgeous. Okay, now let's get one for them. I just love these readings. I really do. Oh, look at this. All right. This is their connection with the divine. And you see these two people here. They could be learning something of great value. Let's look at this for a minute. Nothing will come of the situation. No. Confidence or key to success. I would say that these two are the biggest players with this, because you're learning, or they are learning something, and it looks like it's going to be changing how they've been. You know, they're connecting with the divine, with the spiritual side, and they are getting a lot of information. It could be downloads, but they're learning something, which is bringing about a whole new perspective. So both of you have a new start. And confidence could very well be coming in. And this, nothing will come of the situation. No, I don't see that. Something is definitely coming from this. It is a new perspective, which in essence is a new beginning. So that's wonderful. Okay, maybe I should say, whoops, I'm trying to, nothing will come of this situation in a negative way. How's that? Okay. And here, because, you know, we have to watch out for partially clothed people. Sorry, guys. Even though this has a whole different meaning, they don't want unclothed people here. Okay. What this is the Lover's card. This could definitely be a romantic relationship. Or it is an important decision that you guys are making. This is how you are together, right? And now here you have two fish. That could easily lend itself to a romantic relationship. And here, the forgiveness, you see two people. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic, but I think there is a good possibility this could be romantic. Does not have to be. It could be a major decision. You know, maybe it looks like you two are communicating and realizing that a new start is very important for you. That they are working on their confidence and it's bringing about this new beginning for both of you. So it could be either or both. And it could easily be both. And if you look at this image, look at the bigger picture, you have a bow and arrow, which is, a symbol for a romantic relationship. So it could easily be that. Okay, now let's go ahead and get an oracle card for the potential outcome. There is so much. If you look at this, say you put it on pause and you just look at this, these can go so deep. Yeah. So sometimes it's a good idea to do that. Like, stop and think about this. Trust and faith. Have trust and faith. And here, their connection with the divine. What do you have when you're connecting with the divine? Hopefully, trust and faith. Right? So maybe take a moment and take a look. You might find more than what we're talking about here. Okay? And look, beautiful. You're coming out in your own reading, Leo. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. And again, here we have spirit, trust and faith, which is spirit, high priestess or priest, spirit. This is about spirit. And now I'm getting chills all over. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Your energy is so strong and yet so compassionate. I love it. Yeah, to me, you just shine. All right. So the potential outcome is strength, being generous of spirit, sharing this, and being strong. Okay, let's see what we get. Another card that talks about something that you have, which is love, kindness, compassion. So this is confirmation of this love and compassion that you have. And if you look at this image, I love this deck, the way they have this image. One person is giving another person some flowers, which is showing the love and the care. And now this is a card of nostalgia. It doesn't have to play part in this, but it can say that somebody from the past, an idea from the past, it could be a belief, anything from the past could be coming back in. So it is quite possible, and since it's your energy, the outcome, of course, is for both, but since it's your energy, maybe it's leaning heavier on your side, where the outcome is going to be filled with love, compassion, and just truly caring, and being in this beautiful environment, emotionally, mentally, potentially physically, right? Outcome's beautiful. Okay, so now let's see what the universe would like to share. Yeah, okay, so here you are, Leo, really strong, right? And so you have a new beginning of going for your passion. I could just see you charging forth. Charging forth with love and compassion. How's that? Okay. Come over here and do this. Two of Wands. This is, you can see this path is illuminated, right? And so these cards from the universe are for both of you. You see where you want to go. It's lit up right before you. And you're holding the world in your hands. And so you two, or you and them, are figuring out on how you want to go forward. But you definitely see the path. You see the way. Okay, and here you have Temperance. Another wonderful energy. This is balance and harmony and alchemy. So you're bringing in the balance and harmony. You know, if there's any issues, you're working through them. And it looks like there was or is, but it could be a small issue. Okay? It doesn't have to be. But you're working through all of that, bringing in the balance and harmony. And the alchemy part is you two are creating this. It's through your efforts. Okay? Okay, this, here in this group of readings, I can't say 100% of the time, but most of the readings I've done, as I'm taking out the cards from the universe, it's the third card, which I find very synchronistic, that is showing the problem. Somebody had their feelings hurt, right? Goes back to that forgiveness. And here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Death card, which is a major transformation. And here, in both of your piles, you have a new beginning. They have a new beginning. And the universe is confirming that. Confirming, yes, there was something hurtful, but also, yes, these new beginnings are coming in, and it's a big new beginning. Maybe that's where the galactic is coming in. So it looks beautiful. There might have been hurt feelings or something. Quickly switching over into this wonderful at ease, feeling so fulfilled and celebrating new beginnings for both of you and how you all are together. It looks romantic, doesn't have to be, but where you're looking at the bigger picture and spending time working with that to see how to go forward. And how to go forward is with strength, your strength, and compassion and love. So it looks like everything is going to turn out beautifully. Okay, now take it a little bit further. We're going to get out some letters here. Next space. And this is to see if there's anything that relates to you or them, or that might be of some sort of help or confirmation for the reading. Okay? Let's see what we have here. LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department, right? Okay, and here's the word lie. Maybe somebody lied. Oh, liar. Or L-I-A-R. Lair. Somebody's home. Okay. Ira could be somebody's name. Dare, D-A-R-E. Lynn, somebody's name. Par, being on top of things, having it just right. Anyway, yeah. So this is for you to take a look at. See if you see anything that's your name, their name, or, a pet name, the state you're from, maybe potentially the country you're from, or something that gives you a hint as to the problem. Say like here, somebody needs to forgive somebody for something. Maybe it was a lie. Just saying. Okay? And so now let's go ahead and get out a few charms to see what they would like to share. Okay, we've got a few. All right. This came out in the last reading I did, which I'm pretty sure was Cancer. So if you have Cancer placements, you might give that a look. And what this is saying, especially since you guys are working so beautifully together and getting through this and having this new beginning, make for sure that every once in a while you stop and check in with yourselves and see if you're still on the course you've set for yourself. Okay? That's all that is just the periodic check-in to see if things are still strong or if you guys need to make a few adjustments. Oh my gosh, I have 2 of these and I got them both. Never happened before, by the way. So I would say this is a huge part of this. So that makes me think 2 things. One, that it might be very easy to steer off course. Yeah. So maybe it's saying check in twice as often. Okay. Or it could say that there's more than one aspect to this relationship that you need to keep an eye on. That's up to you to decide what that might be. Oh, we have doubles, so maybe it's synchronistic. Yeah. Okay, here we have a drum set, and what does that say? Dance to the beat of your own drummer, right? Make this uniquely you two, or you and them. And the same thing for a guitar. You know, be who you truly are together. And it could also talk about music. But I find it really interesting that you have 2 sets right here, okay? When usually we don't. Sometimes I'll get, say, like 2 hearts, but usually I don't get anything like this. And maybe it's also saying there's a huge bond between you. That is possible. And here you have the sun. This is like getting the sun from the tarot deck, and the sun is the very best energy possible. So this is saying you guys work through this. It's going to bring in happiness, love, joy, abundance. It's going to flow in. So absolutely awesome indicator of things to come. And finally, you have a glass of bubbly, which means it's going to be time to celebrate. Things are looking wonderful. So thank you so much for this reading. I hope it helped, and if it did, please give it a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. There's so many of these to try to remember. I guess that's it. Have a wonderful time. Okay? Much love. Bye.